Swizz Beatz got on the internet and damn near begged Justin Timberlake to get on Versus. He said that he owes it to the black culture. He owes it to the black culture. Justin Timberlake. Like, I think the black culture should be done with Justin Timberlake. I just didn't get it. It didn't make sense for me to hear this guy begging a white guy to be part of his show. He later came out and said, yeah, I was a little bit too hard, basically apologizing because we don't need Justin Timberlake, I feel. His partner Timberland also came out and said that he was bogus for that. Like, he came out and told him, hey, man, that's my little brother, man. And he said, yeah, you're right. I went a little bit hard, ooh, out the band. So I just want to get your feeling on Swizz Beatz begging Justin Timberlake to get on Versus.
I guess by nature, we are I guess we're a people of acceptance. It's what we do. We are family orientated. So I think that's something we look for. We look to bring people in. We look to be okay in a lot of situations. And I think like this is just one of those things where we accept, you know what I'm saying? If people, produce the right sounds, the right look, then we say, okay, you're a part of us. Now that doesn't mean that they actually are. And it doesn't mean that they feel the same way we do. But I just think as a people, we accept a lot. We invite everybody to the barbecue. It don't take much. Come on to the barbecue. You're invited. You see it on Facebook all the time. Any small, feature or gesture to our people by someone outside of our people, I can say the same thing and it'll get 2 likes. Somebody look different, say the same thing. It's a worldwide event. The exact same thing. It could be, something positive or something saying how we could do something better. Support black businesses. When I put support black businesses on my page, 3 likes, maybe 2. If somebody look different, say it, oh man, this person invite them to the barbecue. What business they got? They gonna support them. That's what we do. We support. We reach out and we want that connection. So I think that's kind of how our people are. Fortunately or unfortunately, it's burned us a lot in the past, and I don't know. I just think this. I don't know. It's one of those things that we got to deal with in our culture.
Trey, what do you feel about that? I understand what he's saying. Invite them to the barbecue. They shouldn't be there. What do you feel about inviting white folks like Justin Timberlake to the barbecue?
I agree with what my man just said, but then even to add on to that is that I believe that Swizz Beatz could see a financial benefit from doing this because regardless of what,
yeah. But why jump on the internet, and beg this white man to join? Like they didn't need him anyway.
Money, it don't matter. It's money.
Justin Timberlake can never beat Usher.
No, he can't. But for whatever it is that Justin Timberlake is and is trying to do, he does it well, even if he's not your cup of tea. And Swizz Beatz know that shit. If there's a money benefit to him doing this, then he will do what my man just said and extend that olive branch of peace and overwhelming acceptance, you know what I'm saying, that he might give this white dude. And he thinking, and he finna make me some money. It's all of that. I think it's all of that, man. And considering those things, Swizz Beatz trying to hang on to his image and his career and shit. He ain't doing a whole lot lately like he used to be in the game. This Justin Timberlake thing is a layup to him. He's like,
hey, Jamie, check this out, bro. What do you feel about what Trey just said? As far as Timberlake should be there, what you feel like? It's all about the money. What you feel about that? I'm talking about the fact that he apologized to Janet Jackson 10 years later.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I'm one of those people that I respect Timberlake's craft. I respect a lot he's done in the music world. I mean, you had to be a hater to say he hadn't brought certain things, just himself as an artist. He has. The numbers say he has. He's been relevant. You can't take it away from him. Um, does he have a stake and claim? Has he used, the culture? Absolutely. I mean, does that mean he is a racist? It does not. But has he used the culture for his financial gain? Yes. Do Swizz Beatz see an opportunity to make some money? I hadn't thought about that at all. Absolutely. I think it just plays a part into what can we do right now to raise the money. That's a huge part of it. The money is.
Wow. Yeah, the money is a huge part. So Trey, I think you're right, bro. I think you're right, bro. It's all about the money, man. So he should be a part of Versus, huh?
I think not that he should be. I'll just accept it if he is. I can accept it. I'm not saying that he should be. But if he's involved, I'm not surprised that something like that would happen. I'm not surprised.
That sounds cool, Trey. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel you now. It's all about the money when it all boils down to it. Crazy. Is this worth it? Because considering this guy has been shitting on black culture for 20 years, is this worth it?
I'm gonna say this here, right? I don't think going to ask for his participation is worth it. Simply on the strength of no matter what aspect of life we choose to indulge ourselves in, inventions or music or anything, if you do it and they see that the people like it, the Caucasians are gonna come running. Hey, I want to get on there. So I mean, I think he should keep going with the brothers and sisters, and he'll see, like, yeah, well, why don't you let me get on? It's just like American Idol. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be a judge on there at one point, till it started going downhill. He should have played chess with it. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, play chess.
I think they playing chess right now, bro. I can't lie about it. Since you brought that up, I think the game that they're playing is a chess game. It's supposed to look like this, then it's supposed to look like that, then they're supposed to come together, because you got to remember that Timberland actually came and said that, hey, you went kind of hard on my brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then he apologized, he backwalks. I wouldn't ask him neither.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you get to the point to where you're doing certain things for everybody. Got a reason. Like I said, everybody got a reason. They got a decision they got to make. Same way, like Crazy said, they're making certain decisions based on what benefits them right now. What benefits their immediate path. And like I said, now 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, they might have said, "Hey, that's a bad decision," or in 2 years. But it's just sometimes it's trial and error, unfortunately. But us as social media advocates, we get to see it play out. Everybody gonna have opinion sitting back like, wow, like I'm not sure about that. But then it gets to, it has to be inclusive. And it has to be inclusive now. So once you include Justin, then there's nothing stopping Christina Aguilera and everybody else from jumping in. So it turns around to that old thing. We can't have nothing. That's what it comes back to. Like, man, we can't have nothing. We do this. You want a piece of it. It's like that. So I don't know. It's one of those things. It's got to play out. When Justin breaks the code, once he breaks in, you'll see another. I guarantee you.
Didn't they sell Versus, Trey?
I don't know.
I think they sold Versus to a white company, a white billionaire. I think they actually sold it, and and now they're trying to bring us into like the American Idol thing.
Yeah.
Would that be a smart move right there?
Man, it kind of seemed like, man, wherever they can find the most money, attention, clout, and all that, they just be doing shit, man. They'll ruin anything to do that. They don't care.
Take this out right here.
What's that, bro?
This is from March the 9th, 2021. It says, Triller said Tuesday it acquired online music platform Versus. as it expands its partnership with prominent music artists. Under the deal, Versus creators, music artists, Timberland and Swizz Beatz will become shareholders in Trilla's LA-based parent company, Trilla Network. So it's money. It's a money. I
Yeah.
didn't know that when you said this. Let me look this up. I hadn't even heard that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a no. Yeah, they sold that company. And that's what black people are upset about. Every time it's a black-owned company, like Jay-Z just sold Tidal. It's a black-owned company, and they telling us, come on in. We need y'all help. We can build this by ourselves. We build it, and they sell it.
Man, there are literally hundreds of black-owned companies, black name companies, ethnic brands that are not owned by black people. Like it's a list of them out there. Like certain hair products and natural this, natural that. Like we're no executives, no major stakeholders. They buy for a few million, pay the people, and now they got us for the next 100 years.
It's really sad because we go about every day advertising for our brothers and sisters, like the brothers that's down here that has their own food truck. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to spend my money with them. You know what I'm saying? And if they were to sell that said food truck, then how would I feel? I would feel, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, you just sold us all out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about these brothers and sisters who create these businesses and then just sell it to somebody else and not say anything like you gonna keep going under charade that this is a black owned business and I'm spending my dollars. I feel betrayed behind that.
But I feel the same way because every time we build it, they will come. We know that. So why can't we hold it? Why can't we hold it, Trey?
Man, I think it's just the hard work and the responsibility that comes with hanging on to it sometimes just don't be appealing to people. People want to be like, yo, give me risk so I can bow out. I'm trying to lay up. I'm trying to relax. I've done my part. Look what I created. Y'all want to buy this? You can have this shit. Like, people do that too much, man. It's just easy to do that. Rappers do it when they sign their life away for these stupid ass advances that be loans. They be getting loans against like they talent in that generation of revenue. That's a loan for them. Like, but people just jump in because they thinking, yo, if you can financially change my life like this, I'm gonna be willing to do something that I probably wouldn't do in retrospect, or that I'm not really, you know what I'm saying, paying the respect that it deserved in the moment when I sign this contract, or I sell something that I've been building all this time. Because $7 million sound crazy to me. You know where I came from? 7 million. Let me get that. Like, it's easy for people to do that. So people don't always think in the long term. And there's some financial ventures like big oil, big pharma, and other things. The automotive industry, they that shit go on forever because they thinking about the long haul. They keep that shit in the family. They keep their name stamped to it like Ford and GMC and all these other motherfuckers. They know how to hang on, man. They frame of mind be like that. But niggas be like, yo, you know where I came from? 7 million, run that check, man.
Run that check, Jamie. Is that the attitude in the hood, bro?
Absolutely. That's it. Because now I can take my hands off of it. I can, relax, family trips, ball out, whatever you want to do, buy this, buy that. And you don't have to continue to grind. I'm 42 years old. I don't have that kind of money, nowhere near that kind of money. So I could retire that day, that second. I ain't got to work another 20 years at a plant. He said, what would you do? I said, for me, it's about my great grandkids having this passive income or whatever it may grow into. So $1 million for me, it may last me 20 years. It may last me 20, 25 years. But my goal is to have something that my kids have in 200 years. So, hey, man, my great-grandfather started this. We're still getting some residual income from it. We're able to do this and the other while I'm long gone. Because if I get $1 million, at some point, I'm going to burn it up. At some point, I'm gonna run through it. At some point, you gonna, hey, okay, I bought a house, I bought this, okay, I'm comfortable. I can just dwindle it down for the rest of my life. But for my kids, it really won't help them out a whole lot. But my road is the long haul road.
It's really an elitist thing. It's a class thing, and when you mix in that class thing and the racial thing, then by default they go, you know, we've been holding y'all down racially. When it comes to these economic classes, boy, you know where you're supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? So we get wrapped in with the poor white folks, you know, the poor Asians, all the poor, because I think they put money above anything. I think the entire system really economically and even judicially through the system, I think the system is saying, fuck all y'all, but fuck you niggas twice though.
You know, I definitely would love to have some money to leave to my future generations. That's definitely a plus. But I mean, first and foremost, I would rather cement my family's legacy. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have a name like Ford. I would rather have a name that can stand the test of time because revenue is going to come with that name. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get paid regardless because we're going to put out the best product. But I mean, I don't see myself just willing to give up everything that I worked hard for just a small chunk of money. I mean, you're going to get a house. That's going to come. It's just about being patient.
I want to thank you, brothers, for coming through, man. Y'all did a great job. You know, I'm pretty sure that what we did tonight is going to help somebody. I want y'all to know that that's what we're doing. We helping people. We bringing enlightenment to people. We bringing opinions to people from grown men, grown black men. So I want to say thank you guys for joining the show. We'll be back later with more content. Peace.
Peace.